Welcome to the Collegian Report, a newscast produced by students in broadcast reporting and the Collegian. I'm Allison Wright. The South Dakota State University's Little International is back this weekend. This two-day event is put on by students and considered the largest ag expo in the country. Little I allows college students the chance to work on showmanship and livestock skills. This event also draws over 2,000 high school students to campus for career development events ran by Little International staff. The theme this year is New Century, Same Legacy, in honor of continuing the 101st Little I tradition. We finally know when the new Wendy's will be opening in Brookings. According to the Mountain West Wendy's Vice President of Operations, Jeff Rich, they are hoping to be open the first week of May. Rich says they have been wanting to have a Wendy's in Brookings for a long time and jumped at the opportunity at the former Hardee's location near the interstate. With tax returns due in a few weeks, a volunteer tax income assistance program is offering free help to anyone struggling to file their taxes. Students and community members can stop into Harding Hall any Tuesday until April 16th between 6 and 9 p.m. and Saturday the 13th from 9 a.m. to 12 p.m. There is a new resource for students and staff who are dealing with health issues. It is called The State of Wellbeing and is produced by the Mental Health Wellbeing team at SDSU. This podcast is to help students and staff with anything having to do with health, whether physical, mental, or spiritual.
It's really a way of trying to increase the community's awareness of well-being and resources that are available to support holistic well-being.
This podcast can be found on Spotify, Apple Podcast, and Podbean. In the Collegian Report Tournament Challenge, Marshall Minahan is the lead in the men's bracket and Brent Bowen is the lead in the women's bracket. The South Dakota State softball team will have their home opener today at the Jackrabbit Softball Stadium. The Jacks are set to host Kansas City in a doubleheader this afternoon at 2 and 4, with the series concluding tomorrow at 11 a.m. SDSU has won a season-high 8 straight games and most recently swept North Dakota last week in Council Bluffs, Iowa. Here's the upcoming programming schedule for KSDJ, our student-run radio station. Be sure to listen to Democracy Now! Every day at noon and 6 p.m. The School of Communications and Journalism podcast, Coffee with Kojo, airs every Tuesday and Thursday at 1 and 5 p.m. The Acoustic Cafe airs every Wednesday at 7 p.m. And you can catch my show on Farm Time on Thursdays at 10 a.m. The Collegian will be back on newsstands and online next week. Here are some of the stories upcoming in the next edition. South Dakota Art Museum hosted an evening yoga event late last month that proved to be popular with students, faculty and staff, and community members. An SDSU student and his business partner have captured national attention with their website that keeps people informed about music industry news. The Collegian will be covering baseball and softball as they hit the road again next weekend against Omaha and North Dakota State. You can read more about these stories in the print edition of the Collegian or at sdsucollegian.com. That's all for the Collegian Report this week. Thanks for watching.